In this video, we are going to see how to create an EC2 instance, how to create a security group and security rules, how to create a IAM role and assign to IAM role and assign to EC2 instance. We'll see more in detail. Let's start with EC2 instance creation. I'm going to click on EC2 here. Click on instances. I'm going to launch a new instance. I'm going to create a web server for future sessions. I need a web server, so I'm going to create a web server with the name my new web server. A number of images available, so I'm going to create Amazon Linux server. So this is comes under free tier eligibility, and instance type is T2 micro. This is one virtual CPU and 1 GB memory. This is a key pair. Key pair RSA and .pem. This is a file format, and key pair type is RSA. If you're using if you are going to create a Mac instance or Linux instance or Windows version more than 10, you have to select RSA and .pem file format. And if it is less than Windows 10, you can check the .ppk file format, which is used putty to connect. So this is the Linux OS, so I'm going to create a new keypad. Keypad 1 type is RSA and .pem. I'm going to allow HTTP as an inbound rule. This is globally accessed anywhere 0000. Here you can select your custom IP range or your IP. So this is since it is a demo, I'm going to select the global access anywhere. And this is storage configuration, comes under free tier. You select advanced. You have an option to delete on termination. So if you delete this instance or delete if you terminate this instance, the volume also will get deleted automatically. And after I delete this instance, I don't want this volume anymore, so I am selecting this as a yes. As format and go with default. So this is user data. User data, whatever script you are mentioning here, this will run when the first time when the instance getting launched. So this is the web server I'm going to create, and I'm going to use the script to install a web server. This is the default script. If you run the script, it will create a web server. So when you start this, when the instance is getting launched, this script will run on this instance. How many instances I want to create? Number of instances I can mention 2, 4. Can create n number of instances. So I'm going to create only one instance. So click on launch instance. Can view instance. So this is pending. This is the instance I want to see. I have many instances all in stock state. I just created one web server, which is pending. It may not take more than a minute or two. So let's wait for some time. So when you launch the instance, there are two IP addresses, private IP address and public IP address. Private IP address, you can connect this instance with public IP address. A public IP address, users can access from the external users can have access with public IP address, and private IP address is used to access within Azure network, AWS network. And you can see here configuration, Azure machine image, location default. So it's initializing. It may take some time. Let's wait for some. Before that, let's see what is security. Security groups. So when you launch the instance, it will automatically create a security group for you. So this is a security group. I created a security group when I launched the instance. I created with SSH and the HTTP. Anytime you can go and edit the security group based on the customer requirement. You can add a new security rule here, like HTTPS or anything. You can add FFTP or RDP. This is not a Windows server, so I'm not going to add RDP here. SSH. SSH is default. Since it is Linux server, automatically it will select SSH. And custom IP you can select which version, V4 or V6, or you can mention your IP. It's still initializing. So this is a key pair I just created to connect to this instance. Security you can see here, and there is no IAM role assigned to this instance. So what you can do is you can create your own IAM role and assign to this instance. So I will let you know how to create the IAM role and assign to this instance. So it's taking time to initialize the new instance. So let's go and create an IAM role for now. Go to IAM. Go to role. Create role. I'm going to create a role for EC2 instance. Select here EC2. Next. So what kind of role is it? So IAM read only. So I'm going to create that IAM read only access. Next. IAM access. Create. Role is created. Let's go back to EC2. EC2. Sorry. EC2. Okay. Our system is ready. So let me log into the server. Go to connect. My web server and click on connect. So there are 4 ways to connect to this instance. So the first one is EC2 Instance Connect, Session Manager, SSH, Serial Control. So SSH connection is for all Mac OS, Linux OS, or Windows 10, more than Windows 10 version. If it is more than Windows 10 version, you can go with SSH connection. This is client connection. And putty, we can connect all Windows instance. So the best way to connect is EC2 Instance Connect. It will automatically launch a new window and it will get connected. The instance will get connected. So it's connected now. So let me connect with my public IP address. So I ran a script when I launched the instance. I configured the script. So this is showing, this is my first web server, IP1. It will show your public IP, 131.93.1. I have enabled in the inbound rule, I have enabled the HTTP rating. You can see here, HTTP connection. So it's connecting now. So let me go and remove this. Delete this. So it's taking time. It will not get connected. So let me add this again. Customer IP and so it's getting connected now. So this is the way to add inbound rules to the instance. So let me explain how to add IAM role to the instance. And there is no IAM role configured. Go to IAM. I logged into this instance. Let's check what level of access we have. So you need to configure AWS configure. AWS. So when you click on AWS configure, it will ask for your access key, secret access key, default region, output format. So you need to give the user in all this user information, which is confidential. It is not recommended to configure AWS configure to assign a role to this instance. So the better way is you need to create the IAM role and assign the IAM role to the instance. I already created one. Roles. I have created one. So my IAM read only access one. You can see the trust relationship access advisor. So I'm going to attach this IAM role to my instance. So it has read-only access. So when I try to list users under the on the instance, it's not showing anything. So it's like asking me to configure AWS configure. We don't have to do that. It is not recommended. So EC2. So in this EC2 security, you can see there are no IAM role assigned to this. So go to actions, go to security, modify IAM role. I'm going to select an IAM role with IAM read only access. Assign this. My web server security. Now you can see the IAM role is assigned to this. So now try to list this using the same command. So you can list all the users on this ID. So you can list all IAM users listed here, and who can access to this server. So you can list all the users by adding IAM role. This is just an example. You can create any IAM role and assign to this instance. As a demo, I just want to show you how to assign, how to create an IAM role and assign to the instance. So that's all about EC2 creation, security rules, security groups assigned to EC2